And this is the Boulder Report by Sansa.
Hey, let's go. We got Bitcoin at 27,200. Slowly going down a little bit. That's okay. Down about 1.4% in the last 7 days. Down about 2% in the last 24 hours. Ethereum is 1725. Down just under 2% in the last 7 days. Down about a little over 2% in the last 24 hours. Interesting. And then we got finally Polygon at $1.05. Again, been hovering about that to $1.15. Again, nothing to worry about if you're really in Polygon for the long term. This is why dollar cost averaging in is the smart move. You never really have to worry about like, oh, I already put all my money into it. I don't have anything else to do with it. Like, no, this is where you throw in a little bit more as you feel a little bit confident. That's why there's a meme. The dip keeps dipping and people just keep buying the dip. It just keeps going until it doesn't. So Solana, 1978. So $19.78, about down 14.8% in the last 7 days, 5.2% in the last 24 hours. This is interesting to me. I don't want to say NFTs are affecting that, but I don't know. You never know with these fucking whales sometimes. So, but I do think that Solana might be a buy if it falls below $19. More just me being a little bit more safer and careful about how comfortable I feel about throwing it in. But I'm still figuring out how much I actually want to throw into it. So that's where I got to figure myself out a little bit. And that's where you should too, if you haven't already. Moving on over real quick to OpenSea. So this is beautiful. I love to fucking see this because we've been waiting for this day. If you don't know what I mean, you're about to understand in about a hot second. Use are sitting in the last hour volume. Use are sitting at 1.89 ETH floor. First sale last night was 1.69. I was there to witness it. It was beautiful. We love to see it. Technically undervalued if you take into notice that use has been sitting at a 2 ETH floor on Magic Eden, equivalent in value in Solana for that long. So I'm interested in seeing if it makes it to that 2 ETH wall. And then one thing I wanted to point out a little bit was Captains is sitting in number 9 at a 5.08 ETH floor. Meme land looks like a promising ecosystem. It really does. So I'm interested in seeing how far it makes it and if it's going to make it into the top 5 projects. One last thing is that there's 4 Yuga assets in the top section of the last 24 hours. It makes you wonder at what point does it become too much, or is Yuga just the exception because it has so much fucking time to build? It's interesting. And then we got on the Solana side of things now. Oh my God! For once, I'm not gonna have to say D guys. I'm gonna be saying Lanos are thriving. 20 Solana increase in the last 24 hours, along with Famous Spot Federation up about 17 to 20 Solana floor as well. We love to see it. Almost buying the Famous Spot Federation. You all are welcome. I did not sink it for you. You are welcome. And then other notable news here. We got Disney laid off their did you guys know Disney had a metaverse division? I didn't at all. I didn't. So yeah, they're laying off their metaverse employees. Around 50 employees on the metaverse team were laid off, and the company reportedly laid off around 7,000 employees across the departments. The CEO said this was an effort to create a more streamlined business. Yeah, sure, whatever you say, Bob. you're just trying to keep your money in your pocket. I mean, what? Then moving on over, we got really short, just a really quick headline that I'm going to read that I'm not going to even look forward into. FTX founder faces new bribery charges. Oh my God, what a shocker. They face new bribery charges. Guys, if you listen to the Hulu documentary with fucking Sam Fried Chicken interview, you would not be surprised by this at all. This man tried to play innocent in every possible regard ever. So anyway, that being said, that is the weather report for today. It is the 14-minute mark. Clock it, baby. Let's go.